What's up, world? This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am your host, Captain C. With me, and always, we have a full crew in the house tonight.
Woo! Woo!
We have Gingerbeard.
As usual.
We have One-Eyed Josh.
Alright, mateys, how's it be?
Double Shot Andy.
What's up? He's eating right now, so.
Yeah, he's eating his cookie and cream. And then making his long-awaited debut, or long return, we have Strong Arms.
I'm back
Yeah.
for good.
Yep, he's gonna be on regular. He's gonna be on regularly now, hopefully, because he's done with almost done with the Marines.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, on his last vacation. All right, in this episode, we got a fun episode. Double Shot has finished his Star Wars journey.
It took
He
a while.
finally watched episode 6, so he's going to review episode 6, and he's going to give you his final ranking of all 6 movies.
I can't wait.
The actual Star Wars timeline.
Yeah, well, not with the Force Awakens with Disney stuff.
Yeah.
That's
That's the wrong
I don't
timeline.
deal with that.
We're also going to do Strong Arms review of Joker 2. He's going to give his ratings. He's going to tell us what he thought of the movie and what he liked. And then we're going to throw in some Avatar games, fun game stuff. I know Black Ops 6 is coming out. Is anyone really excited? Who knows?
No.
No, really. I played the first one, but the second one it was okay. But
I stopped playing Call of Duty after the World War II one.
I also know the Assassin's Creed game's coming out too, which
Yeah,
I have no interest.
It's the first time besides Valhalla that I'll actually admit I do not want to play the game.
Yep. All right, so let's get started with the Star Wars review. Double Shot. What is your grade for Star Wars Episode 6?
Return of the Jedi.
My eyes were glued to it that whole time on that one, so
1 out of 10. What is it?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Woo!
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. So far, every single from 2 to 6 has been high.
Yeah.
The only one that was an 8 was an 8 or a 7 was number 1.
I think they were all above 8 or higher.
All right. So, what did you like?
What did you hate?
Well, let's start with what you like.
Yeah,
What did you like about Episode 6?
Well, I liked the final battle
All right.
when Luke was trying to get the good out of Anakin / Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Slash his father.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
His father.
Spoilers. No.
And his father basically sacrificed himself to save
Luke.
Luke.
All right. All right.
And what else? There was a lot of good shit in that one.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty much they went all out for this one.
Yeah, I love how stupid the bad guys were when they got fooled into going outside and they deployed the bombs and blew that thing up. I'm surprised that with that massive of an explosion, none of the people there were even affected by it.
Oh yeah.
Well, called movie magic.
Yeah, they
That's
were
what it's called.
But Double Shot, what did you think about Han's reaction with?
When the sister, the brother sister reveal.
Oh, that was funny.
The way.
Yeah, still.
I love the look on his face.
Dirt-
Captain Solo's. I love the look on Captain Solo's face when it first came out and he was super confused. And
Well,
then,
no, he was kind of like this. It's like,
What? No.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like his eyes were like.
man, that's our running gag is that they did more than just kiss.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I mean, there were a lot of
There
places
was
where
a lot of
off-screen stuff.
hints that
Yeah.
they might have done more than what they.
Didn't she kiss him just to piss off?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, very
Yeah.
much so. I believe it was a rivalry between the two of them before they decided to do the brother sister thing.
Still my favorite part of the movie.
That's still a good one.
Yeah.
What did you think of Yoda's death?
That was pretty sad, but
I mean, yeah,
he was on his way out. He was old.
900 years old. His race lives very long lives.
Yeah. I know that. Like from Mandalorian, but apparently the baby is like 50.
Well, it makes no sense because if the baby's supposed to be 50, then technically a year old would be 100 years. So does that mean Yoda was 9 years old?
What do you mean?
Well, no. If the baby's 50 years old and he's only like say half, like 6 months old at 50,
He's so cute.
so he's going to be a year old at 100. So does that mean Yoda is only 9 in his species years?
Possible.
So he died at 9 years old.
I mean,
No, he
Nah.
looked and sounded old as shit, but
That's what I'm saying. They set this up to where it's like in his species they age every 100 years.
well, no, I think every 50 years is 1 year. I think. Well,
So if it's 50, okay, well then if you cut that down,
yeah, well, 2 years.
you have 900 years, so that's 9, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you go to 50 years, 50 times 900. Well, no, not times 900. Well, it'd be probably what? It would be 20 or no, 900 divided by 50.
Well, it shows
That'd
that
be 18.
that Grogu was alive
Yeah.
during the third movie. So
Right.
That's what I'm saying. 18. He would be 18 years old.
yeah, he wouldn't be 50.
He'd be a teenager.
But so
They don't
they fucked
understand.
up with the.
Well, they don't know how old. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Andy. They don't know how old he's supposed to be. You know, like 50 years is supposed to be 1 year. So okay, well that means Yoda died at 18. He was a teenager
Was so
when he
young.
died.
Was so young.
Yeah, so young, yet so old. All right, so that was your good. What was the bad? Was there a lot of bad?
nah,
No bad?
very little,
Really? Because
very little to none.
Well,
Well, I liked how Jabba the Hutt died.
Oh, yeah.
What did you
She
think?
was- oh yeah, and also Princess Leia was hot as fuck.
oh yeah.
No, yeah, no doubt.
Well, yeah.
Well, what did you think of? What did you think of the Emperor?
I'm glad he's dead.
All right, well.
He was like.
Well, I remember.
Stupid,
I
yeah.
remember when we revealed the plan to you, and you said this plan is stupid and convoluted. And you was like, so wait, the whole plan of the Emperor is to destroy the Jedi Order through this war that he puppeteers, right? That's what we said. And then I said, oh yeah, and then he's going to use the Chosen One to destroy the Jedi Order.
I mean, he did. He won.
Well, he executed the whole thing, but how much of it was his plan and how much of it was him just on his feet saying it
like,
was?
Like I meant to do that or something like that. Like if some coincidence happens or like I'm sure there's stuff that he didn't project. I mean, I'm sure he didn't expect Mace Windu to die.
Well, no, I don't think he expect. Well, no, he expected Mace Windu to die. I don't think he expected to be found out so the way he was, but there's always that opportunity that he did. All right. So, I just
Well-
like her.
Well, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what do you think about the Star space fight with Orlando?
The Starfighter fight,
Yeah, I see.
the dog fight.
The space battle.
Yeah, that was a good fight.
That was a good one. You liked it. You liked how they did
Yeah.
everything. Everything worked out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're glossing over the biggest question here.
No. Stop. We're gonna save that question for after.
What question do you think I'm talking about?
It's a dirty question from the
No.
look on your face.
No, it's not. What do you think of the Ewoks?
Oh, right.
You
Sorry.
watched, yeah.
Yeah. What did you think of the teddy bears?
The Build a
Those
Bear.
things are funny sounding. Aren't they a mixture of teddy bears, little people, and kids?
Yes. Well, they had probably more children than they did little
Little
people.
people, yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes, they were a mixture of children, little people, and stuffed animals that were puppets.
Well, we were mostly referencing the Family Guy.
Well, yeah. Well, that's because Family Guy did the Star Wars trilogy so well.
Well, yeah.
Is that the 7-Up guy? It's not the 7-Up guy. No, that's another thing we should introduce you to. We should let you watch the Family Guy Star Wars versions.
Oh yeah, you would love
Because
that.
you find them hysterical.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's,
you
that's
Yeah,
another thing
and
we
then
should probably do
the
one
next
day.
movie series we need to watch.
Is The Godfather. We
Godfather
already
or
have
Rambo.
that plan. It's Godfather is the
And
next one.
And then Rambo afterwards.
Sure.
The next one after the Godfather was Harry Potter, like we said.
I do not.
We're
wanna
gonna
watch Harry
do
Potter.
what now?
I do not want to watch Harry Potter.
Well, see, it has been for it has been spoken. For now, it should be cast. We are not watching Harry Potter.
Fine.
Yeah, sorry.
Because I really want to watch. I really want to watch the Rambo series because I'm thinking about actually just watching it.
I got one. You watch Indiana Jones?
No?
I've watched a little bit of one of them. I forget which one it was, but it was like a long, long time ago.
So that's
Well, only-
Oh my god.
So there's only 3 of them worth watching.
that's
The
true.
first
There's
3.
only 3.
Fourth one was a little odd. I mean,
And I didn't even bother with the new one.
oh
No,
my
the new one's
god.
Yeah, I've heard the
Yes.
new one. Was
I
bad.
hated that one.
But
A
We
waste
had
of
to
time.
go. We watched it. We didn't particularly like it.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade.
Oh yeah.
Those
I
are
didn't particularly hate the last one. I didn't think it was the greatest movie. I just didn't think it was. I didn't hate it though.
It's not true. In our
Wait,
review,
the
you
new
didn't
one?
like it at all.
It should have.
In the review, I said I was okay with it. It just wasn't the best.
All right, whatever. Okay, first off, with the Ewoks, to cut back to it.
Yeah.
All right, did you didn't think they were annoying?
A little tiny bit, but not.
Like not over, like not
Not
not,
over
not
the top.
Jar Jar annoying.
Yeah, they
or
were not.
C-3PO
They were
annoying.
not over the top like Jar Jar.
Well, C-3PO, this
Oh,
movie
yeah.
really showcases how stupid he is because like
He's useless.
he follows R2D2 into the final fight, and it's like, would you just stay put
Yeah.
and let R2D2 go by himself? Like, you don't need to be in a firefight.
Well, I'll be honest. I didn't like the part where the Ewoks. They thought C-3PO was a god.
Well, to them, he is.
Yeah, and I was like, when I saw that, I was like, oh my god, yes, he's useful. Yes.
Yes, we were. Yes, throughout the entire movie, me, Ginger Bear, and One Eye were referencing the Family Guy version because the Family Guy version makes it kind of funny. Like in one of the, so you remember the scene in the snow, right, with the space camels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the scene, there are these 2 normal rebels that are that are in the thing, and they're like, you think it would be okay? No, I'm sure it'll be fine. Now they had giant camels, would be screwed. And then he does this. Giant camels.
Giant camels. Yeah, we're fucked.
Oh shit.
All right, get ready to fire a giant blue nipple gun.
Was that the Family Guy?
Yeah, that was in the Family Guy version. Get ready to fire a giant blue nipple gun. That was what the doctor said. You don't remember that?
I get anyone again.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while since I.
No, most of the jokes that we were doing were either Family Guy versions or we were talking about the amount of brother sister fucking that Princess Leia and Luke did, because those images made it look like they did more than just make out.
I love the Family Guy version when Luke tells Leia he's her brother, and she's like, I know. He's like, what?
I've
But-
always sort of known, and
We made it out.
it's like we're brother and sister. It's like, I'm from Alderaan. It's the Mississippi of the galaxy. To which I'm just in there. I think the final joke was, imagine if Anakin Skywalker shows up and Obi-Wan and he's like, he just tell him everything. He's like, I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you two. He's like, you two are sick. Your brother and sister.
No
fuck
wonder I had to
sex.
cut off your hand, Luke. Then they start with you touching your sister.
You two are sick.
Anakin's like, whoa. Obi-Wan's like, Anakin, how are you able to vomit?
Yeah.
I have
that's
no
a-
idea.
Well, that's another funny joke too, because like at the end, you know how they have that touching moment with the eyes thing,
With the eyes?
with him looking upon him with his own eyes, and then he dies.
Oh, yeah.
So then the touching moment. So in the Family Guy version, Stewie is Darth Vader, and Chris is trying to get the helmet off, and he breaks his neck. And he just goes like, "Oh, he died from what the Emperor did."
A while ago.
Yeah, and then Stewie's like this,
A ghost
with
like
his neck broken. He's like,
his
"What the
neck.
hell, man? I was gonna make it."
You killed me. You murdered me, you ass.
No. He says, "Thanks, guys, for watching over me." Fuck you. You murdered me, you ass.
You killed me, you asshole.
Which I thought that was the funniest thing because I died laughing at that because I was just like, damn.
I
Yeah,
was-
we'll have to watch that.
I want them to do Phantom Menace because I feel
Yeah.
like they would have a fun day doing the original. I mean, the prequel trilogy.
I got a show to show you on YouTube called How It Should Have Ended. I think you would like the Star Wars ones. Personally, my favorite scene in that one is the ending of 6, where he's like, where all the younglings come back. He's like, "You killed us when we were children," and then you know, just awkward is it?
This is awkward. All right, so I think we've killed enough time. All right,
Actually,
the next.
You know what?
What?
Do you think they could have saved Vader? Or
Yes.
you just wanted to die?
Oh no, I think they could have saved him. The problem is that his respirator, which was keeping him alive,
Was broken.
was broken because of the Emperor's shocks. Because his suit's actually very weak to Force lightning. So because he received all that Force lightning, his suit was in.
His suit was compromised.
Yeah, so basically he was going to probably, and he knew he was going to die.
Yeah, he
which
was
is why he
dying.
wanted his son to leave him and
Yeah.
not waste time trying to get him into the ship.
Which
'Cause
he
he might die.
obviously loaded him up anyways.
Yeah, he almost died. He was that close to death. So
The
like, Vader had a
reason-
point. Like,
yeah.
like Anakin had a point to like, hey, leave me. Like, leave me, or you're gonna die.
And the other thing about that scene is this. It's been described to Vader that he's able to use the Force to keep himself alive when the suit's malfunctioning,
Right.
but only for sustainable ability to his power generator kicks back in. It was fried so much that the generator won't kick back in.
Well, yeah,
So that's the reason why
his suit was broken.
Yeah, I'm telling him that's
I
why
think
he
they-
didn't die right away.
Well, no, I think you got the suit was broken, right?
Yeah, I know the
From
suit
what I
was
was
broken.
saying.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't have to say overconvoluted.
Well, I'm just saying that the reason why he didn't die right away.
Well, I mean that's
Because it was on its last leg and it was.
yeah,
it
but
was
he
about to-
he could have survived. Whatever. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna-
think he could have. They probably could have tried to fix him.
Well, if Luke got him out, you have to remember Vader weighs like a shit ton with those.
Yeah, they had
the
to-
cybernetics.
with those cybernetics. So Luke is struggling to get him to the ship
Yeah.
as is. So like if you were like the only way he would have to be saved is if Han, Leia, and Chewie were also on the ship because then Chewbacca could carry him.
You mean Han? I'm sorry. Well, when I
I
didn't
understand.
mention this. Like, you
Yeah.
see, so in movie Lando,
Yes.
like
Han Solo's best friend.
yeah, different. For some reason, the guy who plays him, he says Han instead of Han. I'm
For
like,
the last couple.
Oh,
for the last
no, that
couple.
reminds me of the Saturday Night Live skit. Where they were refilming Star Wars, and they got John Hamm to play Han Solo.
John Ham.
And he's like, oh, I wrote some dialogue. The line is, what's up, Ham Solo? He's like, how's it going? So
As much
full
as I
of
don't
himself.
like the newer trilogy, I do like the Saturday Night Live versions where they do like undercover boss. That is
Oh,
kind of funny.
hey guys, I found Kylo Ren's lightsaber. That new intern is Kylo Ren, right?
Yes. No. So okay. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
All right. So I actually have one more question. Do you think Vader should have been given a proper Jedi funeral
I mean, it's
for
hard
what
to-
he did?
for what he did. I mean, from episode if he didn't redeem himself in this episode by sacrificing himself to save Luke, if he didn't do that, I would say no. But he did redeem himself by
I
redeem himself.
I
by
say
taking-
no.
Yeah,
I say no because he blew up his daughter's planet
in front of her.
in front of her.
Shit.
He murdered younglings. He He pretty much.
He was influenced negatively by it.
Yeah. No, but I mean, it doesn't matter, dude. Your actions are your actions.
Mhm.
He's done a lot more harmful things to Jedis and other things. So I say no, he doesn't deserve a Jedi funeral. Doesn't mean he can't become a Force ghost like at the end. It just means he doesn't get to be burned like a Jedi would.
I mean, everybody pretty much knew there was good in him, but the problem was he was badly influenced by the
Well, no, not everybody knew. Only Luke knew. Remember, Obi-Wan Kenobi said there's no good in
He's
him.
more machine now than man.
Yeah.
That's his his line in that film.
Yeah, remember, Obi-Wan Kenobi believed he's dead. There is no Anakin Skywalker, it's only Vader.
But see, Luke could sense the conflict. Like he said, there's conflict within you. Anakin wants to be, again, he wants to be there.
Yeah, but like that conflict.
And Luke wants him to
And
come
also,
back.
you also remember the Emperor also saw that conflict too.
And that's when he was trying to wipe out Luke.
Well, he's trying to wipe out one of them.
Yeah.
Because if he can wipe out one of them, he can control the other one
Yeah.
without any fear. All right, so I think we've killed enough time. It's been 20 minutes. Now, drum roll, please. It is Double Shot's final ranking of
God,
1
this is
through
gonna be a tough
6 Star Wars.
This is
Starting with number 6. Probably your easiest choice.
The worst out of all of them, I guess.
So,
Starting with number 6. It's your easiest choice, man. The only one that was lower than any of them was episode 1.
Yeah, so episode 1 is the lowest.
Okay, that's number 6. Number 5.
Number 5, I'm gonna say is probably. God damn, this is so tough.
I know.
I know.
This
Trust me.
is fun.
I think
Fuck you.
I think if you watched like all 6 like in one day, it would take like let's see.
Well, it'd take you the whole. Well, it would take you probably till about 8 o'clock.
I think a
Or
whole day.
midnight, depending on how the breaks you take.
Yeah, when you did it.
Yeah.
All right. So, 1 is 6. That's number 5.
Number 5, I'm gonna say is.
Also, hold on. We also did our rankings in last December for me, Strong Arms, and Ginger. So if you would like to see that, I believe it's on the holiday Christmas episode.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
right,
yeah.
let's continue. Number 5.
Screw you.
I gave you enough time to think.
Yeah, I couldn't because it's so hard.
This sucks.
This sucks. Every Star Wars fan has to deal with this shit.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
sucks.
I'm
This
gonna
sucks
say-
because this is your final ranking too.
Your final test to be one
I'm
of
gonna
us.
say episode 2.
Ah!
Oh,
All right,
number
number
5.
5,
Damn.
episode 2. That was a tough one for him.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
Number 4, I'm gonna say episode 4.
All right, New Hope.
Okay. You hope.
All right.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Hold on, drum roll. Number 3.
Number 3, I'm gonna say is episode 5.
All right,
Okay.
number 2.
Number 2 is gonna be episode 3.
That's
Oh, come on.
No. Damn. Oh wow.
Strong Arms is visibly angry.
So number 1 is episode 6.
Return of the
Jedi.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it.
Wow.
Yeah, because
All right.
actually it's hard between episode
Best
3 and
for
episode
last,
6.
yeah.
That's a tough one.
All right. Well,
His best.
so
his best
spoiler
collab.
spoiler alert. Our number 1 is episode 3. Me and Strong Arms.
I'm gonna say
And
actually,
One Eye.
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
you
it's
can
kind
do
of a
it.
tie between 3 and 6.
Well, you pick
Yeah.
6 and you pick 3 too.
Yeah, it's by by not even.
If you guys want to know what he's saying, it's by minuscules.
It's by minuscules. Like it's so close.
Inch,
Like
like an inch, not even.
yeah.
an inch can
If
mean
it wasn't for
different
the
things.
younglings' murders,
Oh,
they would
funny.
have been tied.
Wow. All right. All
The
right.
different
Oh.
contexts.
I'm
an
not down
inch
for killing
makes a
kids.
difference.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean that's true. That makes a
Yeah.
difference. That makes a very good difference. Natalie Portman still fuckable.
Still, yeah.
I think.
Natalie Portman was hot in those movies,
Mhm.
Except for episode 1 because she was too young for me to say that.
I think episode.
I mean, it was what 97. You were probably like 3. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say that now.
No, because she
Dude.
was 12.
Well, dude, you were not. But dude, you have to remember
You weren't even born.
Yeah, 97. Oh no, 99. Wait, was it 99 or 97?
97.
99.
Oh,
99.
99. So you would have been how
Star
old?
Wars: The Phantom Menace.
When were you? Where you were born?
I was born in 98.
So you?
Yeah, 99.
Yeah. So you were
I was 1.
1 years old. So it is okay for you to say that.
Yeah.
It's okay for you to say that.
But I will say in episodes 2 and 3, she was... Well, how old was she in episode 2?
She was in her 20s.
Okay, then she was hot.
Okay.
Well, the thing is,
Technically, she probably was either 19 or 18 when she filmed the first one. She just looked young.
Yeah.
So can I just I'll say this. So I think the difference between episode 3 and 6, like episode 3 ends on like
The downfall.
but at the end of the 6th one is
The hero's journey. It ends
The
with
hope.
the hope.
I'm not gonna lie, and I know a lot of Star Wars fans don't like this. I do like the partying scenes they added on throughout the galaxy. Now, I agree with Captain C. What Captain C said that there wouldn't be everyone partying. There would some people be rioting.
Well, number one, Coruscant would never party because that's the home of the Empire. They would never party. Number 2, I don't think Naboo would party, being that is the home planet of Emperor Palpatine,
Yeah.
and he probably vacationed there quite often. You also don't know what their loyalties were. We only know about their Natalie Portman's character.
Yeah.
I don't think there would be that many partying, really. I think it would be mostly war, because we would have devolved into a civil war.
And this is what my statement is. I think there would be some parties, but some would be rioting.
Yeah, but it would not. But it would not happen on Coruscant. Or the main bad planets, like the Banking Clan and the Trade Federation. They would be pissed.
Yeah.
They would want a new emperor immediately. There would be a puppet emperor that they could control. That would be number 1. So yes, Star Wars kind of ends. And everything's great. Everybody's happy that the rebellion was successful. When in reality, it would never be that successful. There would be countless wars. There would be a giant civil war going on between the galaxy. And you wouldn't be celebrating. You'd be celebrating the death of the Emperor, but that would be it. Because then you'd realize there's going to be a huge power vacuum in the galaxy.
And that's what you actually see if you watch the other series that take place right after.
No, that doesn't.
You see the power vacuum and
yeah, but it takes to when they're in their old fucking age.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like episodes 7, 8, and 9. No. They're already old.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the TV series like Ahsoka.
Oh, fuck the TV shows. Fuck that.
Or Mandalorian.
No. Fuck all Disney Star Wars. All of it's trash. All of it is trash.
Actually, you know what? I think that's another thing that kind of saved Anakin for a Jedi burial was he killed the worst of them all, which was the
Emperor, which is what he's supposed to do.
Which is a prophecy.
Remember, the prophecy is he's supposed to bring balance to the Force, which killing the Emperor and killing himself because he's the other Sith Lord. That brings balance to the Force. Supposedly. Actually, it doesn't. There's an imbalance in the Force because the only fucking Force user is Luke Skywalker.
Jedi.
Yeah. In order for there to be balance to the Force, there would have to be a dark side user unless Luke Skywalker is a gray Jedi, which he uses the dark and the light side, which is balance.
Neutral?
Neutral, yes. Balance.
It should be a neutral.
Which they don't say he is.
No.
I never stood so I'll talk about I won't talk about the Disney stuff, apologies, but so even after what is it, 50 years since Return of the Jedi?
Just about, yes.
Just about, yeah.
And nobody decided to now that the evil emperor is gone, I think we need to elect a better one. But no, it's Same
Well, that's because,
Oh.
again, I told you, episode 7, 8, and 9 should have been set right after episode 6. Like,
Yeah.
minutes after episode 6. To showcase the civil war that would undoubtedly happen in the Galactic Republic. Because there is no way that planets would have been... It would have been a complete divide in the House of the Senate. Half of the planets in the system would agree with the Empire, the other half with the Rebellion. Therefore, there would be a civil war. A power vacuum would have consumed. Remember what I said. The movie should have been called Star Wars Episode 7 Galactic War or whatever. And then we said Episode 8 The Rise of the First Order,
Yeah.
Episode 9 the rise of the Jedi Order.
Yeah.
That's how, or whatever. I forget what we called it, but we talked about this, Gentry Beard, of our version of what 7, 8, and 9 should be.
Yeah, well,
And we said, like, this is how you showcase it. It wouldn't be a perfect hallelujah, everything's okay.
Yeah, no.
It just doesn't end that way. That's not how the world works. I'm sorry. And even in fiction, you have to show how it would really react.
right.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
Wow.
I will say though, they oftentimes when you kill somebody like that, like the Emperor, they sometimes find somebody even worse to replace him.
well, that's what happens. They end up doing.
Yeah.
They find somebody worse to replace him.
Well, pretty much. Yeah. No. It would also be a puppet emperor too, because the powerful planets would make sure that they're in charge.
Which, again, I'm bringing it back to the Disney thing, but what they're doing is Admiral Thrawn will be the next emperor.
I swear to God, if you fucking bring Disney into this, I will jump over this table and beat you with this Nerf gun.
I've seen them talk about Disney anymore.
We do not talk about Disney. We have all agreed Disney Star Wars does not exist. No matter the good shit, none of it exists.
Yeah.
The only thing that exists is the original 6 movies and the Clone Wars.
Okay, Clone Wars is goated.
What about Rogue
Yeah.
One?
I don't even want to... I would say yay, but I don't know.
I kind of forgot about like the
Rogue
whole
One.
movie. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of a bad... It's
Just
yeah,
forget
but
about
no,
it.
no. No, that's what I'm saying. Those are the only things that are Star Wars in our timeline that we've accepted.
Fine.
There. I'm not talking about any more Disney shit
yeah.
Fine.
when it comes to Star Wars. All right. I think that's it for the Star Wars review.
Yeah.
This has been Double Shots, I think, happy movie thing. The next movie series that we will watch is The Godfather, because God Almighty, our friend Double Shot needs to respect his Italian heritage.
Yes.
He has to watch these. You're not Italian,
Well, no,
but you are American.
I am American.
Yes, so you have to respect your American heritage.
Yes.
All right, our next review is from Strong Arms. We also did our Joker 2 reviews about 2 episodes ago, so if you want to check those out, you can check them out.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, last episode, which is Mary Terrifier, which is their Terrifier review. Strong Arms.
Okay, so here I'll tell you what I liked, and then everything I hated.
Do you want to start off with your grade?
Out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start with what you like disliked, but that way he'll get
You can get a
his
range,
score.
Yeah.
all right,
All right, let's do
All
that
right,
then.
yeah, do that,
Yeah,
so.
all right.
all right. Number 1, really the only thing I liked is that Lady Gaga did as Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I'll be honest. She was pretty good.
All right,
I'll say-
all right.
I'll say this. You know, there are 2 types of performances in superhero movies. The first one is just like a picture perfect portrayal, like straight from the comic.
Mm-hmm.
A good example of this would be Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, like Patrick Stewart's Charles Xavier,
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
and things like that.
Ian
Sir Ian McKellen is Magneto.
He was an amazing Magneto.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I would say Heath Ledger as the
Oh,
Joker.
no. That's
He's good too.
that would be the second That's
Okay,
the
okay.
other kind.
All right.
The kind that like redefines the character and
yeah,
makes it his
yeah,
own.
yeah.
So perfect
Definitely.
example of that. Ledger's Joker. Chris Hemsworth is Thor.
Definitely.
Chris
yeah.
Evans is Captain America.
Definitely.
Even Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga as Joker and Harley Quinn.
I liked her. Yeah, I did like how she played it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
So really, she would be in the second category.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a lot of people complained that there was too much singing, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
my
I-
buddy said that actually because they went and saw it, and even my buddy was like, "There was too much fucking singing in that."
but if I remember correctly, wasn't that the whole point? Like they said from the get-go, like this is a musical.
Well, yeah.
I could be wrong.
I don't think
They
they
did. Was
They
it
did
that?
say it
Did
was
they?
wrong,
They said it was supposed to be a musical, but the thing about it is that when you really, if you really sit down and look at the music as a whole, it doesn't quite fit the story that they're trying to tell. It just kind of feels like they're putting it in to add time.
I
At
know,
least that's what I thought.
I know it's about like craziness, you know, like
Insanity. Yes.
the audience like getting into their head, but which I'm like okay, that's interesting, but if it's only a musical, then well I watch a Disney movie.
Well, to be fair, I didn't like. To be fair, I felt like Harley Quinn, Lady Gaga was underutilized in this movie. Really, like she really wasn't. Like she was the best thing about the movie, and like she was only on screen really 15 minutes.
If you add up, yeah.
If you add it up, 15, maybe almost 20 minutes.
I pretty much counted almost 20. Yeah, about 19 minutes something.
Yeah,
seconds.
so almost 20 minutes. So like she really didn't have a lot of screen time.
Yeah.
And like she killed it with the screen time she had. It's just you also like I felt the story again lacked. It felt
severely lacked.
it severely lacked. But this is not our review because you can check that out.
No, the one scene like where they were on the talk show together singing, like that part wasn't necessary.
No.
I agree. I mean, yeah.
That could have done without it. Which leads me to the worst part is the movie was good for what it was. Like when he was up on the stand, he was he really like brought it all out. Like the reason why he did what he did. And then they just did a complete 180
Yep.
and just ruined the whole thing. You know, they were doing, like, for what it was worth, they were doing a good job for what it was. And then they ruined it at the end, which made the entire last hour and a half completely pointless.
Oh yeah.
And
Very much so.
then it ends with,
The infamous scene that ruins the Heath Ledger Joker.
oh, they think, oh, is that who they think it is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he carves his face with a smile, and they're trying to insinuate
Okay.
that it's Heath Ledger.
Well, the old theory back in the day is that version of the Joker, he was actually a war veteran.
Yeah.
Because, like, that explained how he got the scars, like, where his lunacy came from, PTSD,
Yeah, definitely.
and his knowledge of weapons and explosives.
Definitely.
And how, like, in the hospital scene, he talks about, like, a truck full of soldiers blowing up.
Yeah.
Probably because he was in one of those trucks.
Wow, I never.
Or he watched one of those trucks explode.
Or
That's why.
either way.
I'm going to make a quick mention. If you ever get a chance, you should pick up the book Gotham 1919 to 1930, something like that, 39, because that's the exact reason they give for Joker's insanity is because he got attacked with mustard gas.
Well, here's the thing. This
Yeah.
is the thing with the Joker. And, like, this is what Heath Ledger's Joker is. And this is why he's a character that is supposed to be a untrustworthy narrator.
Yeah.
Because he basically says in the movie, and this is what I love about Joker in a whole, is he says that, like my origin, I remember it one way, I remember it another way. if I'm gonna have an origin, I'd rather it be multiple choice
I love that.
because
Greatest line.
it's the best line. It's the best line in any Joker, and it's from the original Alan Moore Joker book or
The
Killing
Killing
Joke.
Joke.
Yeah.
Killing Joke.
It's from his original book. It makes sense that Joker would want to have multiple origin stories because he can just tell you because I remember it this way, I remember it that way. And
And it shows the real insanity of him because he says,
Yeah.
I can't even pick where I came from.
you know what? After this, I'll explain to Kyle my version of what I would do because I really do want to explain it to you, Strong Arms, which is in the last episode. But let's continue
Not
on. Let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think, like, the whole, like, last part of the story and walking out of the theater, I'm trying to picture, how, try to make sense of it.
Dude,
Like, when
That's
you
hard to
think-
do.
Dude, it was our theater was so quiet, and when we all every one of us, every single person in our theater got up. Me, John, and Josh all walked out of the theater, and we were all quiet. And then I just turned to John, and John just and I just said, "What do you think, Ginger? Sorry, Ginger. Whatever. It doesn't matter. You don't know your last name." I turned to Ginger, and I asked Gingerbeard, "What do you think?" And he just says, "I didn't like it."
And I said, it sucks.
Yeah, no, it and then we just devolved into what was wrong because we're DC/Batman fans and we know the Joker, we understand this character, and we just devolved into what was wrong and what we thought was wrong.
I think Gingerbeard said, I want my money back, so I don't think we can get it back.
I don't think we get refunds when we watched
wait.
it.
It was
You watched
$17.
it.
bucks.
$17.
Look,
$17.
If I recall,
that shit.
the movie didn't do very well at the box office.
Oh hell no! It
A
fucking
bit.
sucked.
Like, it didn't even make back the money that it cost to make it.
Oh hell no! All right, so
I'm surprised.
all right, so what was your feeling when you walked out? So you were just getting to that.
Confusion.
Same.
Like me trying to figure out what's the message here.
There is
Like,
a point. There is a point where I felt like me and Gingerbeard could have got on the floor in the fetal position and just started crying. That's how bad.
all
Because
a
just
lie.
how fucked we got
But-
with the money.
But the last question I had was who went to visit Arthur on his last day?
Our theory was that
Small
it's
guy?
it's either I feel like it's Two-Face.
oh
Dent?
yeah.
Harvey Dent. I feel like it's either Two-Face or there was no visitor, and that's just how they got Arthur alone.
There was no.
There was
Yeah,
no
remember-
visitor, so that's how they got Arthur alone, so he get killed.
Hey, do you
I
remember,
wanna
you remember
say-
with Two-Face?
Yeah.
In the courthouse? Like,
Yeah.
I was...
But
Oh yeah.
I want to say something real quick. For me, it doesn't really make sense and fits into the narrative unless we're going that it's a different universe because Batman and Bruce Wayne's supposed to be best friends with Harvey Dent. It wouldn't.
It's also like I said,
Yeah.
like Batman is. If you want to say that, well, what did they say? It's like what? It's been 3 years since his inactivity. So Batman was 9.
He was still a kid at the time.
So he was 9. So 3 years later, he's like 13, 12,
Like
almost
12,
13.
13.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't. Again, he wouldn't be friends with Harvey Dent.
I know.
The math is not math.
Yeah, it's not mathing correctly.
In,
So
that universe, yeah.
in that universe, so
Anyways,
it doesn't really make
so
it doesn't really make sense.
I wanted to say something real quick. Strong Arms said the exact question I had when I left that theater. Who the fuck was the visitor?
I feel like it doesn't matter because I feel like the visitor was always supposed to be a red herring.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but
His life's right here.
But
I
it-
got a question to ask Strong Arm real quick.
Yeah, go
What's
on.
up?
I
Do
can.
you think the opening short was
Cartoon?
Basically, cartoon. Explain everything you need to see about the movie, and you could have just left because that's what we thought originally too.
The
Not-
Shadow?
Not the whole part, but I'd say the last
The last
the
part,
last
yes.
act.
No, the last act. It definitely spoiled the last act.
The Shadow. What killed him, so...
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Like so, last week. Let's get his grade. You want to do your grade, or do you have anything else to say?
No, I would give it 5.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
me and John gave it a 4, and then he gave it a 3. One eye.
One eye, yeah.
All right.
I just pulled up how much it made opening weekend. Their budget was estimated at about $190 million. Opening weekend, they only made 37.
Yeah.
That's
Flopped.
a
Yeah.
tank.
It
And then
flopped.
the gross in U.S. and Canada was only 57 million.
Yeah. It
That's
flopped.
up to
I think the
date.
worldwide shit is what saved it.
It still flopped.
Yeah, it did. It flopped.
It still flopped. All right. So I'm gonna say it. So last week when we were doing our Joker 2 review, I brought up what I would have done differently. It seemed to really work well with Ginger and One Eye. You guys loved it. What I did. So what I did is I took Ginger Bear's idea of the asylum part, and I basically kind of came to the conclusion that you can have a Joker movie. You can. You have a Joker movie that's centered around Joker, but you have to have Batman. Batman has to be there because they are the same side of the same coin.
Yeah.
Or no, there are two sides of the same coin. Their
Yeah.
duality makes them need to
They're
be.
yin and yang.
They're yin and yang. The Joker movie that I came up with is that he's a psychopath, and the entire movie takes place in the asylum. He's across from Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is his psychiatrist, and the entire thing is for her to get into his head, to talk to him.
Yeah.
And she's the only one that he's opened up to, which he plans that way. And I instinctively said it. And Joker basically tells her the entire origin story of himself, from when he fell into the vat of acid, from his wife being killed, the entire thing of Killing Joke, but my version. And to the point where it's like Joker is sitting at, I think we did it differently too. We said he's a psychopath from day one. And he's basically watching the TV and sees Batman for the first time, and he just he's rocking his chair like he's in a straitjacket. He's rocking, and he basically says, "You're like me. You're like me."
Over and over again. So the guards are like, "Hey, shut
You're
up."
like me. And that's what he says that's what he says when he's at home before he gets captured in the vat of toxic chemicals, and
Yeah.
he's the Joker. And he basically is telling Harley Quinn. And the one line I came up with that I took from the Killing Joke, which is the multiple choice line, and he kind of says it. He says, "You know what's funny, Miss Quinzel? The fact that the Bat, who experienced a bad day in the alley, caught the clown, who experienced the bad day in the chemical plant that he caused." And she says,
That's hilarious.
no, and then she doesn't say that.
No, he says that.
Yeah, no, he doesn't say it at all. He just and he starts to laugh, and then she says, "Do you know who the Batman is?" He says, "Maybe, or maybe I don't. You see, Miss Quinzel, if I'm going to have an origin story, I prefer to have multiple choice." As he laughs,
Yeah.
basically, and then she's shocked because basically everything she's been told has been a lie.
Yeah.
You don't.
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't-
yeah.
You don't know.
He probably open up the dad beating him story. And the
Yeah,
clown
yeah, no, yeah. He
circus.
does. Yeah, it's completely a lie. He's been telling you a lie because it's multiple choice. He doesn't know his origin story. All he knows is that he's the Joker, and he's only there for chaos. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit about your feelings. He doesn't give a shit about how old you are. If you get in his way, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And he likes to have fun with you. And he likes to play with you. And when he plays with you, that's not a good thing because that means you're part of his humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it kind of will devolve, and it kind of just devolves into like Harley Quinn, going mad because of just lied to. And then her psychosis takes over, and then she becomes kind of a fan. And then the entire end of the movie is basically their escape, which it sets the scene. It's just the chair, the straitjacket, and then a guard being killed either with laughing gas or with knife wounds as he's smiling. That's it. And all you hear is the laughter as Joker's going through the asylum murdering
With
people.
Harley Quinn laughing as well.
Yeah, that's the movie. The movie is basically nothing but backstory. between the two of them, and it's basically Harley Quinn going mad.
But this,
What do you think of that as a Joker movie? If it was redone to that,
Well, I would agree that you would have to, you would have to have, like, a Batman. You would have to have Batman.
Batman is
Alone.
that's the whole origin of Joker is Batman that's the duality. So you have to have Batman. So the whole thing would be he's telling her how he got caught by Batman. What happened? How he became the Joker, which is the vat of chemicals and things like that. That's the whole thing.
Well, I mean, the theory in the first movie was that, like, he wasn't the Joker. Like, he was the original Joker who would go on. He would inspire the Joker that we all know, the Clown Prince of Crime.
Well, yeah, you have there's the if
He
you
created
you
the
heard
idea.
of the you heard of the three Joker theory, right? There's the criminal Joker, and there's the so the criminal Joker is the first Joker. He doesn't smile. He doesn't really laugh. Then you have the create the '60s Joker, which is the Batman TV show.
Caesar Romero.
Caesar Romero. And then you have the Jack Nicholson Joker, which is the criminal Joker, combined with Caesar Romero's Joker to kind of be that, first.
Yeah.
But the Joker, that's the modern day Joker, the insane the Crown Prince of Crime, the one that everyone loves, is what the Heath Ledger Joker brought, which is the insane Joker, the one that's the favored in the universe now.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I think he always was.
I do
Well,
have
yeah.
a question for Strong Arms. Did you watch the Suicide Squad anime thing?
The anime.
The anime, like the Japanese anime.
Oh,
anime
no.
one, so.
No,
Only-
all right.
I've only seen the movies and the video game.
I think you might like it.
Horrible.
Video game?
The Kill the Justice League.
No, never. Would never play.
No way, Jose.
No offense, but I think that was a decent. I like that review. It was a good. It was a good
Oh, yeah. So,
understanding of it.
it's nice to hear a little recap in there. What's like remind you, like what happened in the movie. Like
All I know is I'm never gonna watch this movie again.
me either.
Joker, never would I watch it again.
No.
Joker 2. I'm never gonna watch
Or
it
the
again.
first one,
First
really.
one's good.
The first one, I don't know if I'm gonna rewatch it ever again.
Well,
I watched
yeah,
it
true.
a couple months ago, but
I mean, like, when you ruin not one but two.
Yeah, when you ruin two movies, you're kind of you're basically saying like I'm never gonna watch this again.
Right.
Well, you see, the second movie acts like the first one. like remember at the end of the first one where he's starting to like act
It's
like
completely he devolves completely into the character, which is the Joker, which I fear he's supposed to be the first Joker, which is the one that never laughs.
yeah.
Because of the way he has to force himself to smile. That's basically the first Joker. The first Joker never laughed, never smiled. He was a very gloomy Joker from the get-go. That's the joke.
Well, this movie's kind of a pussy, like
Well, he's kind of a pussy. He doesn't get his groove back until the courtroom scenes, and then after the rape, he loses it completely.
oh yeah.
which I did not like that part either. So
The prison rape, no one
Yeah.
does. No one likes it.
You see, the Joker, the real Joker
They would
was
never touch him because he would kill them immediately. He would rip their dick off.
yeah, literally.
He would rip their dick off and put it in their mouth.
No, I think he would blow up the asylum.
He curb stomped people.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that, like, if they even put him in the shower, if he got free, he would rip their dick off and put it in their mouth.
Yeah.
And then make the other guy so scared that he would kill him immediately with the cuffs, and then he escape.
Yeah.
Like, you're an idiot for even thinking this Joker. That's why you're like. That's what I remember when we watched it. It's like I knew what was going to happen because they were taking him into the shower. I thought they were going to wash that shit off. I did not expect the rape, but when we saw the guy go for his belt, I was like, oh fuck.
I had a feeling when they were taking him to the showers what was going to happen next.
You did not. Don't
Well,
lie.
the fact that he's in a mental asylum /prison, And what happens when mentals are in prison in the showers?
They usually wash them off. They don't. Guards sometimes rape, sometimes don't. Rape doesn't happen as much in prisons as you think it does.
I know.
Most prisoners will tell you that.
I know. I'm just saying.
Well, no, but like, yes, you can assume. You didn't assume. Don't lie.
I mean, I didn't assume.
No. Don't lie and say like, well, when we walked him into the guard, I knew he was gonna get raped.
No. None of the dogs walked him in. I'm saying when they got to the shower part itself.
Yeah.
I was assuming. Okay, one of two things are gonna happen. One, they're either beat the crap out of him in the showers, or two, they're gonna rape him, and then while beating the crap out of him in the showers.
Okay. Anyway. So there was in the movie there was a small sex scene in there.
Oh God.
We're not bringing this up again.
Not a good one.
Alright.
And
I
when I
think.
hear wasn't a big deal out of it.
Well, one I was saying like it's his first time. Give him a break because people were making fun of how he was having sex.
Maniacally and laughing.
No, you okay. Okay, how can I describe it? It's like a virgin who never fucked. So you know, okay, so you've seen, you know virgins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, imagine a person that's never fucked now getting a chance to have sex. It's basically
Yeah.
what the sex scene was.
And never watched porn either, so...
Yeah, just
So he
yeah.
was clueless as to what he was doing.
No, he didn't last long. And then like, I heard people sticker it, and one eye to my right just says like, "Oh, leave the poor guy alone." And I'm just
They
like,
said it that loud.
you said it loud enough for me to hear it, to which I knew people behind us probably heard too.
Yeah.
Because Ginger Beer also heard you say it, so you said it loud enough to be heard.
Okay, that's fair.
And honestly, I kind of also snickered.
Honestly, I kind of like in my mind, under my breath, I said, "It's a fucking movie, dude. Like, who cares if they're making fun of how he fucks?"
I'm sure in real life, watching Phoenix is
What he did was worse. He practically been, "Good job, buddy. Good job." Like he's a retard. Like, "Good job.
was an idiot
Good
earlier.
job. You go, boy. You go."
I'm proud of you.
I said I was an idiot in the car earlier, so don't fucking say...
I know. You sounded like a guy that was cheering on a retard getting laid for the first time. That's what you sounded like.
I would. I mean, I would clap him on.
I would not have clapped him. I was just like, okay, well. So he gets, before he gets sentenced to death, good, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
You died of not virgin.
But there's so. I'm sorry. Is it okay if we go off the topic a little bit?
Sure,
Because I gotta
go on.
remember. I think the movie Wicked came out,
Oh, no.
and
When?
well, I don't know, but there was a controversy of editing.
Yeah, the fan thing. Yeah, I saw. The lady was an idiot. I'm sorry. They're paying homage to her in
Original.
Yeah, from
Like
the
the-
original play by using the original way the poster for the musical was done, and they took her photo. But the way the prisoner is up, you don't see the Wicked Witch's eyes.
And it has like a
Yeah.
covering it, and you see a
And she's
smirk
like,
there.
"Oh my god, that's racist." Like, it's not racist. They're trying to play homage to you for portraying the
Well,
character.
the play itself,
The play itself, but by using your figure.
to do it.
Yeah. I
And-
don't know how that's racist.
It's not.
Yeah.
I feel like was she the only one who's making a big deal out of it with them?
She's just
well, they have to
victim.
be.
She's just victim blaming, like what all of Hollywood does. They play victim. It's what they all do.
That's
Yeah.
racist.
No, they victim blame all the time. It's woe is me. I make millions of dollars and my life is so hard.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Rah.
Oh, did you have a documentary about you instead of
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
I did. No,
we couldn't have-
yeah, fuck off. Just fuck off to all those Hollywood elitists. Fuck you.
Yeah,
I hope
Hollywooders.
I hope all of you get exposed from the Diddy parties. I hope.
I agree with the guy we see here. I hope anyone who's a hypocrite in Hollywood gets exposed to the Diddy parties.
We all know what happened at those Diddy parties, and all those celebrities said, "Oh, I left early." How'd you know it was gonna happen before it happened,
And
dog?
you know, knowing of a crime and not doing anything to stop a crime is still a crime.
That's true. That's true. So
Yeah.
sucks to be you.
Well, the reason why I'm talking about this because I remember like in the movie theater, or during the Joker movie, like you saw one I saw a trailer for the Wicked, and
Oh right,
and,
yeah.
and he clapped and
I
Well,
think
I
you.
like musicals, and I wanted to see Wicked for a very long
Yeah,
time.
yeah, but when you clapped and then you looked at both me and Gingerbeard as we looked at you and other discuss, as you just now gave everyone that movie theater ammunition.
yeah.
I wasn't that loud about it.
I know.
I know, but you were, dude. Everyone in that
felt
movie
like
theater, everyone in that movie theater was quiet during the trailer. So, and then they look over and they see you clapping like an idiot. I resisted the urge to stand up and say, "I'm sorry, everyone. He has Down syndrome. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
It worked. God damn it.
I'm sorry. Our friend here has Down syndrome. If he does that again, we apologize."
You know what?
We will
You know what?
slap him.
One eye. One eye isn't like the other one who fucked up because today, well,
Oh God.
I was supposed don't worry, I'm over it. I'm not.
Finally, thank God.
I'm over it. Like,
All right,
anyway,
thank
so the cat put in here he gave me a text that they were meeting at the mall. I didn't look hard enough in the text that says which mall it was. I assumed it was the one as far away. Like
Where I live.
the captain's his mall.
The best mall.
The best. Oh my god.
Yeah, the best mall.
The mall in my area is horrible. The Gardens Mall.
It's all rich. It's all
I
rich
hate
It's shit. It's a fucking shit mall. There's nothing for you to do except to eat.
and walk around.
Yeah.
That's it. But no game stopping anymore.
There's no GameStop. There's really no sporting goods store. There's really nothing
no
for.
haircuts?
There's really nothing for like
There's no fun
people
stores.
that people our age would like,
Yeah.
It's just
unless you like clothes.
if you're into that, well then
Good
hey,
luck.
your life.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So I assumed that everyone was at the best mall.
Hmm.
But then I found out a little too late that I misread it. So I had to turn all the way back home. And
To be fair, when we called you, I will take ownership and say that I guessed it. I called it.
yeah,
Because it was taking a while for you to get to the Gardens Mall from where your bank was.
I
So
don't
when
know
we
why you
called,
were there first
so
place.
when we called, One-Eyed Josh called you, and you're not on speaker yet. And he says you're supposed to be at the Gardens Mall. We're at the Gardens Mall, and you tell him where you are, and then he takes it. He puts the phone down, and he says, "Oh my God, he went to the Stewart Mall. Captain C called it." And he
Yeah.
puts you on speaker, and that's when Andy, who I know pissed you off because
Oh, yeah.
he laughed the loudest out of the.
He
out
was
of all of them.
laughing too.
Yes. But
Yeah, but you laughed so loud that I know that's what pissed John off.
And I also
Ginger off. I know that's what
clarify,
pissed him off.
I was laughing at the situation that Captain
I was
C
too.
called it. No, you were laughing. I think you were laughing.
I think it was a combination of both.
I was just laughing at the situation. I wasn't laughing at John.
well, I almost I canceled my schedule
because of the fact that it was a stupid.
I felt stupid. I felt
Yeah.
like
Who of all of us hasn't felt stupid at one point or another?
Oh.
I mean,
No, trust
I've
me.
done stupid shit.
Literally,
No,
John brought
That's a
two
fact.
stupid things I've done recently.
yeah,
That's a
also-
fact. That's true.
So yeah, so I kind of I took I took it a little too personally because, like,
Oh.
well, for one thing, I just woke up,
That's true. That's true.
so I was a little cranky.
Oh, by the way, ladies, anyone out there that has Down syndrome, one-eyed Josh is taking orders.
Shut the fuck up!
Down syndrome girl.
Sadly, I do like that song, but still, shut the fuck up.
I do also, and yet
It's
I
a
feel
great song.
I feel awful that I like it.
Yeah, I know.
I should
I know.
like it, but it's just so.
It's funny.
It's a good song.
It is
It's a
a
funny
good song.
It's catchy.
All right, continue.
Is there a
Alright.
hill that hates it?
I mean, to be
Well, she's
fair,
not-
this is a fair warning to Gingerbeard. If you don't think that you have a free day today, we're not going to call you an idiot. But if you don't think that later on this week that some of us aren't going to bring up the fact that you drove the wrong way
All the way
down,
Stewart?
yeah, don't be surprised.
I won't be.
All right, you have to, dude. Everybody that does stupid things gets their comeuppance. We all joke about it.
I thought I got mine last episode when he brought it up, but no, I had to get it brought up again.
Which one? Wait.
The clapping.
The clapping. Yeah. Well, you know what?
Well, to be fair, we had to describe to both Double Shot and Strong Arms because they weren't there to witness what we had to witness.
You're never around.
Well, Strong Arms will be around more often, so that's fine.
Yeah.
So he gets to witness the stupid shit.
I don't know about the devil was shot here.
Double Shot will witness the stupid shit when we go see the fucking Red One.
Oh yeah.
Movie.
We're going to see.
I don't think I'll be that stupid, but we'll know. Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'll say. Yeah, there's a chance I'll say or do something stupid.
All right. So
Yes, you will.
so our next topic our next topic is a fun topic. It's for Halloween. This is the spooky season. So this is our top 10 favorite horror icons. Who would like to start?
Wait, well, like a top 5 or 10 or
10.
10.
10? Huh?
Do you have enough? Do I need to bump it to 5?
You probably have to bump it to 2 or 3 with me. 'Cause I
Yeah,
hate horror
I'll
movies.
say.
I'll do what I can with 10, I guess, unless Strong Arm prefers 5.
Yeah, I'll
I
say
mean, we
five.
can do. we
Five?
can-
haven't seen
All
enough,
Top 5.
I haven't seen enough horror movies.
Okay.
All right, top 5 then. We'll do top 5 for our favorite horror icons. Dude, it's only fair.
I know.
Well, we're not.
All right.
I know. I do. I know.
No.
So I think it's safe to say we save the best for last. So One-Eyed Josh has volunteered to go last. All right, everyone. One-Eyed Josh is going last. So the first person to start, Double Shot.
Whoa.
You're
I
on the
don't got
clock.
shit. I don't got shit.
Yeah, we got for it, buddy.
I don't got shit, except all I know about is the Friday the 13th guy,
With
Jason,
Yeah.
and Michael Myers. Those are the only 2 that I know.
You got Wolfman,
Oh, yeah.
Or Dracula.
Werewolf of London.
Yeah,
Dracula.
I do. Actually, yeah.
Oh, woo!
Oh, Freddy Krueger.
Werewolf of
Werewolves of
I think I
London.
watched that one.
Okay.
No? Oh, well.
No, I didn't watch that one.
You didn't watch the Werewolf of London?
No,
No, I
Nightmare
didn't.
on Christmas. Nightmare,
Oh.
No.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, all right. So fine,
Woo. Sorry.
fine.
So yeah, you may as well.
Dude,
skip
you
me.
You could do TV shows.
I think yeah.
No.
Video
No.
games?
Okay.
No.
Video game, anything.
No.
Really? Like,
All right, I know. I
You don't
think
even like
he's,
zombies?
Not really. I mean,
All
I'll
right,
do
fine.
my. I mean, I'll.
All right,
I'll do
fine.
my
Out
Call
of
of
the
Duty.
out of the 3 fucking monsters that you described, Michael, Jason, Werewolf in London, the American Werewolf in London. What do you order them? Starting with 3, going to 1.
I mean,
Oh my god.
all right, you want to skip him or?
yeah, skip me.
Oh,
You know what?
Alright.
You know what, dude? It's so simple,
All right,
man.
now,
You don't
2,
even.
3, 1.
it's-
Huh?
2, 3, 1. There you go.
What? What does that mean?
I don't even know.
Which one's
What the
2
hell?
and 3
Oh,
and
okay.
1?
Okay.
Just do the okay, fine. I got it.
Where you
His favorite movie of the 3 is American Werewolf in London, so that's number 1. Number 2 is Michael Myers. Number 3 is Jason. I
Makes
mean,
sense.
Jesus Christ.
Makes
There you go.
sense.
I mean, how hard was that?
There
Yeah.
you go. That makes sense.
All right, fine. All right. Oh, all right. So who would like to go next? Strong Arms, Ginger.
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
All right, Strong Arms is next.
All right, so
Number 5.
number 5, I'll go Pennywise.
Ooh,
That's a
Just-
Uh,
that's a good
Since
one.
that's where the fear of everyone's fear of clowns comes from.
Question.
I think. Huh.
Is it Tim Curry Pennywise or is it Bill Skarsgård?
It's just the character.
Just the
Oh, the character
In
itself?
general.
Okay.
Yeah.
In general? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Number 4.
I'd say Chucky.
Ooh,
Chucky,
okay.
just where everyone's fear of dolls comes from.
That's one of my favorite
Funny
balls.
story, actually. We went to a fair. We went to like Tampa State Fair for. My sister had like a cheerleading competition. So one of the games that came up, one of the games, the
prizes?
water squirter. One of the prizes was Chucky.
Of course.
So I would get home from school about an hour before my sister. So every day I would put Chucky on her bed, like right on her nightstand, and I could hear her scream from my room.
That's a good prank. Very good prank.
Wait. I think he still has his Chucky doll, I think.
He cucks it every night with Rachel.
There he is.
Jesus Christ.
Woo-wee.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Josh.
that
You want to
shit.
hold him?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay. But, mine wasn't this big. It was like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Like half the
I'm not gonna
size.
lie. The fact that the fact that you cuck him every night in front with Mrs. One Eye is sad.
I rather have an Ewok.
If somebody scares me with one of those, I'm shooting its fucking head off.
Perfectly fine, dude.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Go
wait,
ahead.
who, the doll or the person?
The
Yes.
doll.
Okay, good. I don't want you don't
Well.
want murder on your hands.
No,
All
I'm
right.
not killing a person over
All
that.
right,
That's
so
stupid.
that- so
I'm
that- so that's
I'm
number
gonna kill
4?
the doll.
Okay. Number 3 is Jason.
All right.
He's iconic. I'll tell you another. Every time when we would do PT in the Marine Corps, like it would always be before the sunrise. So occasionally we'd go by this little trail and like run in a line, be running on a trail. So I had this one guy, one of my best friends. He was like a total freak when it came to horror movies. Like he was scared of everything. So every time we'd run out there, I'd always whisper in his ear, like,
Actually,
Well,
Dude,
Well, enough.
don't need to be technical.
I'll scare
Yeah.
him, but then
yeah.
Yeah, so no need
You're
to be.
like,
You don't need to be
bro.
technical.
Bro,
Sorry.
stop with all of
It
that. We ain't gonna do this.
All
it would
right.
have been more
Yeah.
scary if you actually dressed up as Jason while you did it.
hockey mask.
I
Yeah.
don't think you could. I don't think you could pull that off in the Marines.
Yeah. It would be kind of weird wearing green on green.
That's true. All right.
And a
Number
hockey mask.
2. Number 2 would be Freddy.
All right.
Just because, nightmares,
Yep.
stuff like that.
All right. Number 1.
I'd say Michael Myers.
There we go.
I mean,
the
he's been
Godfather.
around. Like he's been around the longest.
Yeah.
And
Oh, sorry.
really, the name of the film franchise is Halloween.
Yeah. It's the Godfather. He's the Godfather.
Of Halloween, yeah.
Well, no, of the
Of
slashers.
horror, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, slasher, yeah.
yeah. He's the OG.
And plus, he's kind of realistic if you think about it.
I mean,
because-
I think my favorite moment of watching Halloween is watching Double Shot when we watched Halloween 1 with him, and him just yelling at the TV with the girl going into the garage, going, "Don't go in there! Don't go in there!"
I don't.
That car was so fogged up. I'm like, I knew he was in that fucking car.
I know, but that was my favorite moment.
Why can't we hide in the moving car? Are you crazy?
Oh, that
Okay,
fucking
cool.
guy clip
guy
pissed me off.
It does.
Well,
So-
if you want to survive in a horror movie, you don't make stupid
Enjoy
decisions.
You buy the car insurance.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right.
So,
All right.
so as a top 5.
So yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Ginger Beard, you're next.
Okay.
Top
let's-
5.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if this counts as horror, but the Terminator.
Number 5?
Terminator.
Oh yeah, because
I mean, it's kind of horror.
Yeah, I'll give you
I
that.
think about it.
It's
well,
sci-fi horror.
Like
I do.
See,
love Terminator.
Andy, you could have used Terminator and you didn't.
You know what? Terminator's number 1 then.
All right,
yeah,
there.
because if you think about it, like the thought of having it in indestructible cyborg.
Yep.
We're trying to kill you for reasons you don't understand. You know, like you're running away, but it won't stop. You know.
I mean, we all now know the story of how to get a diner waitress to sleep with you. It's just hire a guy to act like a Terminator.
My
And
God.
then say you're from the future, and that only your son that you have to impregnate with her
Will save
is to
the
save
world.
the world.
And then you have to die immediately after.
Yeah.
It turns out the world was never in danger anyway.
He just wanted to fuck
That's just all right. Then that's number 5, Terminator.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
Well,
I wonder if that
let's see.
trick will really work.
What?
Probably not,
you idiot.
unless you get a woman who's never seen Terminator before.
Or the
Also,
guy.
where are you gonna find an Arnold Schwarzenegger guy to act like?
Austria. Let's go to Austria and
You can hire a
No, you just
Russian.
need some.
You can hire a Russian bodybuilder.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Yeah, who constantly shoots at you every time he sees you.
All right,
I don't think I'll be going to Russia these days.
number 4.
None of us are.
Yeah.
4.
4. Let's see. 4.
Seen enough to get you 4.
I see Jason because
Jason, yeah.
I mean, as scary as he is, he's just a kid.
He's just an undead corpse by part
But mine of it-
4, 5, and 6.
with the mind of a confused child and like
Yeah.
So Jason's number 4.
All right, number 3.
I'd say Leatherface.
Oh, Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, because
Okay.
you know he's just a crazy redneck. You know.
Okay, number
He's a
2.
cannibal.
Number
So,
2.
Number 2. Freddy.
Okay.
Yeah, because Nightmares 1. I'd say Psycho.
Really, you're going to go Norman Bates number 1?
Yeah,
All right.
because
Okay.
because it could happen.
Well, that's a surprise. All right. I mean,
Realistic, you know.
all right. Oh, yeah, I guess it's my turn. Number 5. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go Jason, number 5. It's a good pick.
Same reason.
Yeah, no,
He's
yeah,
the kid.
yeah. Number 4. I'm gonna go with. I gotta go Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. Number 3, which surprised. No, I'm not surprised. I'll go with. I'll go Michael, number 3. Michael's number 3 for me. Number 2, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with kind of a toss-up between 1 and 2.
Tough one, huh?
It's a tough one. I go Chucky 2 and Art the Clown. Number 1,
should've used
Terrifier.
Art the Clown?
Art the Clown, Terrifier.
What Terrifier? Yeah. Look him up. You see what we're talking about.
All right.
All right.
The one list that our friend who is a horror fanatic.
What do you want to do? What 10?
No, do 5.
All right.
Like everybody else.
All right then.
Why is that? But I have the bigger list. What can I
5.
do? Fine. Can I do the honorable mention at least?
No, 5. None of us got honorable mentions. 5.
He's a horror. He's a horror. Well,
This one's
kind
gonna
of
take a
group.
minute then.
I don't care. Do you get? We all did 5.
All right then.
Totally fair.
5's Art the Clown.
Oh, all right.
He's 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's got a lot.
Yeah.
Number 4.
4's Chucky.
All right. All right.
3 is Michael Myers.
All right. 2.
Is Sabi the ventriloquist dummy.
Oh, Goosebumps.
All
Is
right.
that really a horror icon? What? I mean,
Well, I mean, for Goosebumps, he is.
for kids, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
No, then that's
retract
fine. That's fine.
All
For
right,
Goosebumps, he
Sabi.
is.
it. Okay. And
I
number
will
one's
allow it.
Freddy.
Number 1's Freddy. I had a feeling Krueger was going to be 1 regardless.
Yeah, Freddy's my favorite slasher.
All right.
You poop in your dreams.
You poop for real?
Hello,
But I'll tell you one that's I wouldn't say iconic, but one of my favorites, Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Talking about the original though, or one of his students.
No, the original.
Okay.
So
Just-
Kramer.
Yes.
All right.
So
All right.
really, like how he makes you, just how he makes you question like morality, and how really you have to give up a piece of yourself to stay alive. Like it teaches you like what you're doing is you're throwing away your life.
I'm gonna say this now, and I'm gonna be honest to God. He has no business dictating what someone does with their life. If someone wants to destroy their life, that's up to them.
Well, to be fair, I'm going to say this now as someone who watched the Terrifier movies. Watching the Saw movies
Yeah.
prepares you for the shit in
Oh,
the
it does,
gore
yeah.
that you're going to see with Terrifier. So, if you're ever considering watching Terrifier, you should probably watch Saw first to get yourself numb, because it is a gore fucking thing that will make you question your life.
But again, like everybody who survives is the whole point is like they're completely rehabilitated.
Like the one for me, like, and I'm not trying to talk about Saw right now, but the one for me that like I believe that he's like not like he has no moral authority to do this, and personally is this. So there's one episode, in one of them where it's a guy who made a fake. He says he was a victim of Jigsaw, right?
Oh,
But he's running a support group to help
That's
people,
wild.
right?
yeah.
Okay. Who's been a victim of actually been a victim of Jigsaw? Yes, he's lying to people that he's a victim, but he's actually helped people. So why the fuck does it matter if he's lying?
All right.
Like he's not asking for money.
All right. That's
Well, he
fine.
is asking for money when he writes a book and
That's true.
publishes
That's
it.
true.
Yeah,
That's
that's true. Yeah, you did right.
All right. Okay. No, that brings up a thing that is it's just a little fun short thing. Out of the 5 of us in this room, if we were in a Jigsaw-like game, the first person to die first, Andy.
Oh, I agree.
You're not even listening.
Why?
Because unlike you're kind of brash, and I don't think you'd really.
Pay attention to the finer details of the trap that you're
Although
in.
I do think if we were all together, you'd make it out alive, because
Yeah.
we would all work together to get ourselves out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the end for the horror topic. This is a quick video game topic. We have heard rumors of a new Avatar game. If you all want to know the one person in here who actually has a sleeve,
Sorry, hang on. Avatar as in
Avatar, as in the guy on his arm,
the last Airbender.
the last Airbender.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
they can't-
just so we're clear,
Yes.
it's the last Airbender, not the blue
Which
people.
our
Yeah.
friend Strong Arms, he has literally how many tattoos of Avatar? 1,
4.
2, 4? Yeah, he has 4 tattoos of Avatar.
What's the other one?
Which one?
The leaf one.
Oh,
That's-
that's like a the lotus. Oh,
No.
the leaves.
It's like it's leaves from the vine.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love that. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, so we know that there's going to be an Avatar video game. We're all pretty excited for it. Strong Arms probably the most, because he is your favorite. We also know that there is a Black Ops 6 coming out. The only person in here that really plays these type of games is Double Shot.
Mhm.
You excited or no?
I mean, I might play it, but it's just too fucking expensive.
That too. All right, and then like
$80 or some shit like that.
And then, like,
Shit,
I do have a video game to recommend to the two of you. Have you guys played the remastered Silent Hill?
I'm going to buy it. Why, have you been playing it?
No, but I got recommended. It's a really good video game.
It
You
is
should
really
check it
good,
out.
Yeah.
I never played the original.
I did.
Is Is it like Resident Evil? What kind of?
Okay, dude, I'm gonna be nice as possible. You don't like jump scares. Do not play this game.
Okay. Well,
There you go.
I don't. I hate it.
That friend
Yeah.
recommended.
Like, I'm gonna say something real quick about that. I think really good for the Avatar one. When the game comes out, what bending are we creating for our character?
Well, discounting
Yeah.
Double Shot because he doesn't care.
Know, yeah.
He doesn't know enough about it.
So let's start with Gingerbeard and we'll go this way.
Because then we'll end it with the super fan.
Yeah.
Strong Arms.
We'll go that way then.
Well, I'm also a
Yeah.
super fan too, so
I'm also a super fan, but
don't matter.
Yeah.
It's this way. Ginger,
Enough of it.
Well, I see myself as
if you say anything but water, I'm going to flip this table.
I was going to.
Please
Well-
warn me before you do that.
Well, I was going to say I see myself like a part of the Fire Nation because because I grew up. Well, I mean, although I probably be the defector, but knowing how all this shit with everything with everybody put through in the world, but
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I see waterbender.
really.
Dude,
yeah.
you are so chill and you go with the flow like a waterbender.
Yeah.
I see waterbender more than I see fire. You're not hot-headed and you're not
Aggro.
like most firebenders are.
Well, I mean, I do.
Unless you're counting yourself as an Iroh.
I can't get annoyed sometimes, but I usually will try and let go, So,
That's why I
I
said.
see a Warbird as some sort of blood bending for you.
Well,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, go.
I'm more of an ice guy,
Okay, so
Yeah,
Well,
because-
that's why I said I see more, unless he's going the Iroh firebender technique.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to go.
All right.
But
Well, I know what One Eye is going to say, but I think he should be something different.
what? It's my personality or just because of my body build?
Because you're a sumo. You should be an
Shut
earthbender.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a firebender. I've
no,
taken
you're
the
definitely
test.
Earth.
You are an earthbender.
No,
You're
I've
hip-
taken
You
it.
are
You're the hippo.
you are sumo Josh.
Hippo. Hippo, man.
I've already said it before. I've taken the bending test. I'm a
The folder.
firebender. There we go.
Oh,
And then-
wait, the test is. Come on,
Well, technically, you're also an earthbender because
Well,
this
my
this
weight,
game.
sure,
no,
fine.
this game is going to be an avatar. You're making your own avatar, so you're going to learn all four elements.
Yeah.
So, in hindsight, you are also an earthbender. Therefore, you are also sumo.
Fine, I'll be sumo. Whatever.
I get. There's also Roku, because he's even though he's part of the Fire Nation, he's a chill guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. If I look at my Bending Nation, I'm going to say it. I kind of want to hear what you three think. What would I be?
Can I be honest?
Fire.
Wind.
That's air.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry.
What?
So Ginger says fire. You say
Yeah,
Air.
because you
say air.
seem to be a little high-headed sometimes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, well,
All right. Strong arms. What do you see?
Big thing. I would say Earth.
All right. All right.
The way.
the boulder.
Actually, that does fit the boulder.
No.
boulder
The way,
does not approve of hurting children.
Yeah.
No, the way you're kind of like you're Captain C.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would say I like earthbend. I like all bending elements really. I don't hate certain ones. I would say my favorite is fire. My favorite bending is fire. My least favorite is air. I'm not really an airbender. I don't think of myself as that. I would rather say I'm closer to probably a water and earthbender when it comes to personality wise.
Okay.
But I can't be hot headed. So like a firebender. All right.
But a good kind of high,
Yeah. Strong arms.
Arms, it's
What
your turn.
is your bending element that you will choose?
I'll tell you my favorite element and then the element that I would be based on my personality.
All right.
Well, the favorite and really, in my opinion, the best would be water, just because all the different techniques that come with it.
Blood bending being one of the best.
Blood bending,
Ice bending.
ice, fog, swamp bending.
Yeah.
Oh, swamp bending.
It's got such many good subsets.
Yeah.
And
I think I'd be a
even-
swamp.
and healing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'd be a part of the swamp benders.
Yeah, but you're not stupid enough.
But my element would be air.
All right.
Just because, I'm a free thinker.
Okay.
It's something that I used to get shit for in the Marine Corps. Just because, they teach you a certain way, this is the way you do things. I'm like, no, there's an easier way. There's a better way to do this. So, and I'm just someone who follows my own path, no matter what anybody says. Just like in the final episode, Sozin's Comment, everyone tells Aang that he has to kill the Fire Lord in order to win this war.
And killing goes against what everything
he stands for.
Yeah.
It goes against everything he stands for.
But I still agree with what the Airbender says. I agree with Aang, figuring out a different way. But I also agree with what the Airbender, the Air Nomad Avatar said, to which says sometimes oneself has to sacrifice
their morality
for the betterment of the world.
Yeah.
Well, none of them. Well, I don't think any Avatar really inherited what he did. He was told this on a whim that he's supposed to be the Avatar, and
At the wrong age too, because they don't tell them at 12. They tell them at around 16 or almost 20.
they're supposed to tell him when he's 16.
Yeah.
But because
they were too impatient.
the threat of war was coming, they had no choice. So, but to be the Avatar, goes against everything that he is. So, he thinks his only option is to run away. He gets frozen in ice for 100 years. He wakes up, his people were all killed in a mass genocide. And even after all that, he had every reason to be angry with the Fire Nation. But even after all that, he still chooses to spare his life.
What a hell of an age gap, man. 112 years old and 15. What a hell of an age gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But
Oh, sorry. That's just me saying that because all the fucking social media is the age gap is too big. Their age gap is too big. It's well, Aang's 112 years old and Katara is only 14, 15.
Well, people are always focused on biological stuff, even though legally he's under 12. So
Legally, he's in a different world where it doesn't make sense. It doesn't
he's
matter.
from the past.
Yeah,
You think
doesn't matter.
so.
Sorry, I was just making a joke. It's a poor time joke.
But
I don't know. Wait, is that what you see? Is that why you say air?
You?
When you yeah.
Yeah, if you as a free thinker, yes.
Well, I am following my own path of wanting to be a filmmaker.
Yeah,
and
so
I don't
that's why
care.
I said you're one of the people that will question everything when it comes to does this have to be done this way or is there a quicker, faster, but smarter way to do it? That's why I said air for you.
All
And
right.
also, I view air nomads as chill people. They usually go with the flow, just like water are. That's why I picked air for you.
Well, that's why I picked water for Ginger Beer because he's a go with the flow kind of person. He can get hot headed like Katara, but they don't normally get hot headed.
Yeah.
I see myself using ice a lot. I don't know why.
I can be
That's why I said
but
waterbender.
The reason why I picked why I'm a fire is because I can get really hot headed and I have anger issues.
Yeah, you look like a sumo.
You're hippo. Hippo, man!
Will you stop it?
so
Yeah. Oh, all right. I think that's a good episode for the podcast. What do you guys think? Good episode?
Good, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
This has been another fun episode of the Cannonball Podcast. We are going to try and have full crew more often now that we have our strong arms back.
Be
But
back.
this
Oh,
is a
yeah.
fun. This is a fun time. Enjoy the voyage, everyone.
Adios,
Bye.
amigos. Later.
Well,
Adios.